Hello and welcome to an introductory presentation on Kola Global. My name is Amit Dhillon. So let's begin with describing, what does Kola Global do? At its heart, Kola Global helps emerging market home builders finance their customers. And typical examples of emerging markets would be Africa and Latin America, amongst others. And we do this via a unique and proven business model, which we'll talk about in more detail in a moment. But finally, we have some very core technology, which we call the Kola Cloud Platform, which uniquely enables this specific model. Without this technology, the business model wouldn't function at scale. So the Kola Cloud Platform it's multilingual. It supports in both English and French today, and it provides a variety of functions that customers, home builders, as well as financiers need. So things like payment processing or handling the loan underwriting process, some legal contracting, support for an investment fund in order to support the home finance contracts that originated. Now, we talked about a unique business model, and I think this slide here depicts that business model pretty well. This is a case study of two customers on the platform that use the Kola platform every day to transact their business. Those two customers are US Africa Housing Finance, or USAHF, and Jobomax here on the left side. So first, USAHF, as the name implies, it's a financing entity, and it takes in private investor capital and has been paying its investors a 9% US dollar denominated return every year since March of 2017. And then on the other side is Jobomax, which is a home builder that operates in an emerging market, specifically in a couple of countries in West Africa. And Jobomax's customers down here are spread all over the globe. They're in 9 or 10 countries: the US, Canada, UK, Germany, France, and so forth. And you can think of Kola Global as sort of the glue or the platform that allows all three of these entities to interact. So it provides an agent interface for Jobomax, the home builder. It provides a mechanism for the financier to see the various activities that it's financing. And then, of course, for the customer, it provides an interface to make monthly payments, to see remaining balances, to facilitate the underwriting process, and the like. Now, just a little bit of detail on the two companies that we just highlighted in the case study. You can certainly get more detail at their websites, jobomax.com and usafricahf.com, respectively. Jobomax, as we said, it's a home builder that operates in West Africa, and US Africa Housing Finance is a financing company working principally with Jobomax that has been in existence since March of 2017. So certainly has been doing this work for quite a few years. Now, we've highlighted this case study just to give folks a sense of what two companies are doing on the platform today, but they're certainly not the only ones there, and the platform is designed to allow a home builder anywhere in the world. So literally anywhere, because all it requires is internet access. As we say, the majority of the folks on the platform today, or the home builders on the platform today, are in Africa, but certainly other countries, it's equally applicable. Similarly with the financing entity, USHF, certainly stands ready to do some financing, but the platform is perfectly capable of bringing on a variety of financiers. They could be banks, they could be funds, could even be family offices or the like. And then finally, there's the customer component, which that is sort of the steady thing. Customers can be spread all over the globe, and they can be working with home builders in a variety of different countries. In the case of Jobomax or many emerging market home builders, the customers will often be diasporans, so folks that are not necessarily living in the country in which they're purchasing the house, but living in another country. It could be the US or Canada or somewhere in Europe, just as an example. Now, I often get asked, okay, this all sounds reasonable, but what are the biggest obstacles to making this work? Why have other folks not sort of done this? And the simple answer is that the biggest obstacle to making this business model work, between home builders, home buyers, and investors, is trust. Um, because of the fact that we're operating in a variety of different countries that all have different laws and different rules and so forth, the element of trust is extremely important. And if that gets broken, that as we referred to, that chain of trust gets broken, the entire enterprise collapses. So, for example, if a home builder doesn't deliver the type of house with the quality and the time that he or she promises to a home buyer, the home buyer here may stop paying, and this chain gets broken. Similarly, if the home buyer just doesn't pay for whatever reason, that breaks, not only the chain with the home builder, but between the investor as well, and so forth. Obviously, the chain between the investor and the home builder can break as well if the home builder doesn't do what he or she promises. So, one of the key functions of Kola Global is to actually maintain this chain of trust. In other words, make sure that all the players here are trustworthy and are doing what they should do. And what we've realized over time, running these various businesses, is that the home builder is actually the linchpin. If you keep the home builder honest, in other words, if the home builder delivers the product at the price and at the quality level that has been promised contractually, everything else falls into place pretty nicely. The home buyers will continue to pay, and investors will continue to invest. So the key thing that Kola Global does is we've developed a what we call the HBI, or Home Builder Index, that is designed to keep the home builders honest. For those of you that are familiar with the FICO score, the credit score that's available for individuals in the United States, the concept is very similar, but this is not applied to a consumer or individual. It's applied to a business, specifically a home builder in an emerging market. So we give each home builder on the platform a score between 1 and 100. Jobomax, we talked about earlier, we view as our gold standard. They are the highest HBI on the platform, and even they're not perfect. They're a 96. And we have various other home builders that are on the platform, or that are coming on the platform, that are at different levels. But the key way to think about the HBI in terms of what these scores mean is, in order to really garner a lot of investment capital, a home builder has to be at a 70 HBI. This is what we refer to as investment grade. And what we mean by investment grade is that this home builder has proven themselves on the platform to be trustworthy to the point where private capital should be willing to invest in the home finance contracts or home loans that home builder originates. Clearly, Jobomax, the gold standard, is well above the investment grade level, and that's the reason why USAHF continues to provide financing to Jobomax without any issue. Now, there are a variety of other home builders on the platform, but a large percentage of them are actually not at investment grade. They're well below investment grades, mostly in the 30s, 35, 38 range. And so one of the key challenges for Kola Global going forward is to figure out how to bridge that gap. And so we're very open to having discussions with various folks, from investors to philanthropists and so forth, that might be willing to work with us to help bridge that gap. And one of the reasons why we believe that philanthropists, for example, might be interested is because the social and the economic impact that Kola Global provides is empirically obvious. So there's such a dearth of home building activity in emerging markets in countries like Ghana or Nigeria or Ethiopia, in Africa, just to pick a few examples, that if financing is available, the amount of housing starts or housing activity will increase so much that there will be natural social and economic impact from, obviously jobs created, but job training, women's empowerment, and the like. And so we believe there's a very strong social and economic component to Kola Global as well, that we would like people to understand. If you're interested in talking to us, whether you're a home builder or a financier or a philanthropist or just somebody who wants to understand the business better, feel free to reach out to me, Amit Dillon, the CEO of Kola Global. And you can see here on the screen, you can reach me by email or by mobile phone, WhatsApp, text, or a simple phone call. And we'll look forward to talking to folks. Thanks for listening.